Vicente Luque with the Blackzilians. We're here at the training center. This is the Hybrid Training Center. What is the official name for the training center is?
JACO Hybrid Training Center.
What is so good about this place? There's incredible talent here. There's incredible coaches, trainers. What do you like about this place?
You know, I mean, everything together really makes this place what it is. You got like top level coaches and top level athletes, and you know, many places you have really good coaches that can teach you like great techniques, but it gets to a point where you have to put that technique against other good fighters, you know? Because if you just train with that average guy that is training for fun, you cannot really push yourself. So that's what makes, like, you got so high level fighters here, a lot of UFC fighters, a lot of other events, big names. So, you know, all this together and you're training with such hard guys and such good coaches, that's what makes it what it is.
UFC Fight Night, December 19th in Orlando, Florida. You've got a big fight on the card because Blackzilians, you're representing the Blackzilians, who defeated the American top team on the Ultimate Fighter when they did the team championships, and you're going to be fighting in a rematch. American top team Hassan, and what is this going to be like? Because there's more on the line than just one against one. It's almost like Jim against Jim when you guys get together.
Yeah, well, it's a rematch from the Tough 21, and you know, that was a controversial fight. Many people thought I won the fight, other people thought he won the fight. In the end, he got the fight. So it's kind of, you know, it's a fight that I definitely wanted a lot, so I can go there and prove that I can finish him and not leave it for the judges. And definitely I want to get the win for the Blackzilians. You know, we the Blackzilians and the American top team, we have like this rivalry against each other. So definitely I want to go out there and get this win for the Blackzilians.
Why do you like this so much? Why do you like competing in MMA so much?
Well, fighting has been with me like since I'm young. I started at 3 years old training karate with my mom. She's a black belt, and well, basically I did many different sports, and I wasn't like training so much fighting until I turned 15 and started training Muay Thai. Right away, like 6 months later, I started competing in kickboxing and Muay Thai, and that's when I really fell in love with it. Just the competition of fighting really, I don't know, it gives me something that I can't feel doing nothing else.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brazil. I was born in New Jersey. I lived there until I was about 6 years old, and then I moved back to Brazil and grew up there. My mother's from Brazil. My dad still lives in New Jersey, so I visit once in a while. I go there to visit him. I spend Thanksgiving there and my birthday over there in New Jersey. And you know, I have family in New Jersey still, but most part of my family is in Brazil and in Chile because my dad is from Chile, so I have family in Chile too. It's kind of a mix.
All over the world. You have fans all over the world.
Yeah.
What has it been like too when your family gets to see you fighting on TV? What does that bring to you? You
know, it's really exciting. My mother has always been watching me, my girlfriend too, since the beginning, since I was fighting. She likes fighting, so she likes going there and watching. Now my dad, with the Tough finale, he went there, and he's gonna go to this fight too. He's also very excited and watching fights. He has always been into sports. He was a rugby player all his life. So, you know, it's great to have him go there, watch, and support me. It's really nice.
Did you play any rugby or soccer?
I played soccer for a while, and I played many different sports. I played soccer, I played a bit of like basketball and a couple of other things, but like never really competitively, just for fun and just like I would do some classes and stuff, but just to keep on the sport, you know.
But it seems like you're more into the individual sports, more than the team sports, where you can control, I guess, what happens. Is that part of why you do what you do?
Yeah, I do have that, because like whenever I compete in sports with other people, sometimes like if we're losing, I will think like maybe if it were just me I could do it, but not necessarily it's like that. But you know, fighting, I could just have more control of what's gonna happen, and at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, it's my fault and nobody else's. So you know, it's harder to get past that failure and just work harder and overcome.
Being a part of this and being a part of UFC Fight Night, how do you use this? What does this fight mean to you, more so than even the Blackzilians versus the AT&T. What does this fight mean to you on your path?
Well, every fight that I have is, I have it as a next step towards my final goal, which is to become the champion. That's what I want. That's what I've always wanted since I started, to be a champion in a major league of fighting. And the UFC is the biggest thing out there, so that's where I want to fight, and that's what I want to be a champion of. So every fight is a step, and that's how I look at it.
When it was Blackzilians against American Top Team, and the world got to see that on TV, this whole area, South Florida, it's amazing. You're able to have two big groups, and you get fighters from everywhere coming to South Florida. What's it like for you training in South Florida and being in South Florida?
You know, it's really good to be here. I mean, I think here is a place where everybody was able to put kind of like the best parts of MMA together, because there has always been like a lot of Brazilians coming to South Florida. There is all the wrestling here that is from the United States. There is the boxing that comes from Cuba and Mexico. So I believe it's a place where like everything was able to meet up and create like really good camps of MMA, because MMA is about everything. You gotta have jiu-jitsu, you gotta have kickboxing, you gotta have boxing, wrestling. So here you can find all of that and in a high level. So I think that's what makes what South Florida is, and that's why you have such good teams over here. And it's just a privilege to come here and train.
Who are some of the people that you're working closely with here?
Well, you know, I work very closely with two guys that are going to be fighting too, Kamaru and Michael Johnson. I like to work with them a lot. They have like good styles for me. I have other guys like Buscape, if he was in the show as well. Jason Jackson helps me a lot. Yuri Villaford, Caio, all these guys, you know, they are all really tough guys, strikers and wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys. I mean, you got so many guys. Durinho also helps me a lot. So I mean, it's a lot of high-level people in all areas. You got all weight divisions. So I mean, whoever comes here, you got training. You know.
Do you guys get involved with social media? Is that something that you have, like, especially since being on TV from The Ultimate Fighter, do you have like fan pages and stuff like that, or your own Twitter for fans?
Yeah, I do. I have Twitter. It's Vicente Luque MMA, and I have Instagram. It's Luque Vicente. So on the other way around. And I have also Facebook. It's just my name, Vicente Luque. There is a fan page over there. Yeah, we're always in social media. It's good for us.
How do you handle the good and the bad of social media?
I think it's all good. It's just the way that you look at it. I mean, there are going to be people maybe they're going to say some things that you don't like, but I mean, everybody has the right to say what they think. And we don't got to take it seriously. I mean, many people don't know us. I believe nobody is completely bad or completely good. So I mean, even if you hate somebody, you know, that guy, for somebody, he's good. I mean, you get, I don't know, Brazilians hate Conor McGregor, for example. But I look at him like, yeah, he talks a lot of things, and also the other guy, Chael Sonnen, also talked a lot of stuff. But I mean, I'm sure if you go there, talk to his friends, talk to his family, I mean, he's a great guy for them, you know? It's just business, and that's how I take it. I mean, this side is my business side. I don't try to take it too personal, because it's what I do for a living, and it's what I love to do. And it's not going to change no matter what anybody says, you know?
UFC Fight Night, so what can people expect to see that night, December 19th, Saturday in Orlando, Florida? What's it going to be like for them?
Well, people can expect to see, you know, a really tough fight, a really exciting fight. The first fight was amazing. Everybody thought it was the best fight of the show. And you can only expect like better things, an even better fight, and I'm going there to finish. I'm sure that Hayder is going to go there to try to finish as well. We're going to strike, and we're going to see who's the better striker. And I don't want to leave it for the judges, so I think it's not going to last in 3 rounds.
Thank you so much for the time with that. Go get him.